I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. This hand plays a mana dork into not much. This one has Nadu and Shuka. I'll surveil. Playing Shuka is free anyways with the wall. Likely, unless I draw one drop. And if I draw a one drop dork, that's fine. Seems like it's not mill. MTG bot just tried to play tricks on us. Ash Flash is most commonly Gorayas. Let's find Edge Maze. Edge a little bit. No interest in other core, don't have mana for that. Trap, oh kurwa. Drew Endurance, which is frankly lucky.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Marsh Flats kinda got me. Didn't expect that to be mill, and then it was mill. Nadu, let's play Nadu, can get drowned, but if I get drowned I could evoke Endurance on myself. It's probably a good exchange. I go back to full deck and I keep Nadu with Shuka. That sounds excellent, honestly. I don't really want to pitch finally. Just in general. So I guess we're gonna get rid of the Chord. Canister thoughts on ongoing drama of Dumpy posting completely unhinged L text about judges being... Who's Dumpy? I think it's insane that we had a situation like that where a player got disqualified and they posted about it on social media. And the Insta reactions to that are, nobody, no, how could that happen to you? Like, come on. Sometimes you get disqualified and you should have. Judges in MTG are very biased in your opinion. It's a bit bad, for sure. Like, it is kind of a not a very strict system. I have finally in hand, so I should be fine. But then what if it was unfair, right? They scoped? Don't even need Emrakul. Judges in MTG are a bit biased and malicious, however the feat that is most prominent amongst them is incompetence. TBH, true. Manita read me. 70 cards. 69 is... 69 is more classy, and Malevolent Rumble mills me 4, that sounds bad. I guess it might is also bad, I should cut one of the mites. Honestly, if I was a judge, still I would definitely be biased against a bunch of whining entitled babies. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good judge then, so... Can only be glad you're not. Or was a judge, then we can only be glad that you no longer are. The rules for the splits are also pretty insane. Honestly, like holding those tournaments is pretty insane. I was in the same situation as the disqualified guy. What was his name? Isaac? Doesn't matter. So I was literally playing the same tournament. And I was in top 4. So I guess literally the same situation. Just a month ago in Amsterdam. It's crazy, right? You are in a top 4 of a tournament, and if you don't win, you get nothing. If you win, you get $50,000, chat. The structure is unhinged. People try to split because of that, but they shouldn't allow splits. $50,000. $50,000. Equivalent of, I guess. Like the Dark Ritual was selling on site for, I think, 40 or something like that. So you can just get handed a fucking actual suitcase of cash. Like, it probably doesn't need to be a suitcase, but you know, it vibes better if it's a suitcase. And like that's one. So like the structure of this tournament is pretty insane. And one thing that folks holding a tournament like this really don't want is to have any association with gambling at all or anything similar. So it's kind of infuriating that like you see that for the judges there, policing the equity splits and anything that people could come up with in this tournament is actually important, and they are actually vigilant, and they're actually paying so much attention to that, which is kind of in stark opposition to how live is. Let's say Beastie Promise, which is kind of like an opposition of how it is in general, when oftentimes it's very hard to get punished at an MTG tournament for judging, for cheating, be it opportunistic or not. So it's pretty stinky. Why is it so expensive? Is it entirely scarcity? So there are those tournaments, they're called Secret Lair showcases, and they are 2-day tournaments. You need to like win a feeder qualifier. So first you get there in the feeder qualifier, you win a promo. There's 32 of those promos in this tournament, 128 of those promos in the world. But then you also qualify for the Sunday tournament, which lets you win the promo that only one of those gets distributed at this tournament. So, and there's 4 of those in the world overall. It was Brainstorm before, nowadays it's Dark Ritual, it's gonna be something else. Holy shit, opponent died so badly to my constructs. Giganta. I don't know, they changed in the last few years, but you cannot split the card. It's just a card, it's not worth anything. I think that's the official stance. Prowess. Don't really want to play Nantuko against Lava Dart. But is there gonna be a better opportunity? Could you agree to cut the card in half? I don't think so. Double Woodland stinks. I don't know, it's different, Belf, but it felt different. So like basically you can redistribute the prizes, because you can't split. You can't say, oh, like I concede and like you get half of your top one prize, but you can work around that by saying, okay, let's change the prices of the tournament so that the second place gets an equal amount of money to the first place, and then we're gonna play just for rules. Okay, I concede. So that's what you can do, and then if there is just a single item, you cannot redistribute it. Dobra, kurwa, daję to Nantuko, może nie będzie mieć darta. Bo nie mogę wymyślić lepszego playa. Juju got the most possible bouquets of much less for wagering this event, so you know. You know what? What do you mean? Well, you don't do that with Pro Tour invites. Holy shit, that's Storm. Fuck me. You don't do that with Pro Tour invites, that's the thing. You like distribute them. Just redistribute the prizes so that the Pro Tour invite is for the first place. But you don't split the Pro Tour invite in half. No i dupa, nie mam się naremowana, jest wyjebany jestem tym ralem. Then I don't know, Belf. Oh, you were supposed to do that or not. But anyways, Mr. Wizard just wants to never acknowledge that cards have value, so they don't acknowledge that the card has value. Should have played turn 1 Saga. I didn't realize it was Storm. I see Giganta and I didn't know. What's bad? Rytuał. Srorfoza, no zajebiście. Ritual Morphos, no fajnie, fajnie. Got tricked by Giganta because Giganta made me think I'm against energy and then it was Storm and that sucks. Gemstone Caverns, Wish.com, Piratic Ritual. Now Ral can flip and ult. Why does Ral even have starting loyalty? It's just awkward to calculate. Could be starting at 0. Then -6. If you want to keep it the same. So top 8 cards. Hits only 3 spells. Okay. There's no reducer right now. Ritual Resolve Awakening. Flips 2 more lands? Holy shit, bros. Are they fizzling? Because if they wish for pasts, I get to Endurance. I think I fetched the wrong land. Why didn't I fetch blue? I guess I'll be able to cast my Outrider, but not my Nadu. As I am sitting around waiting for the final match of round 3 to conclude so that I can play the semis, the head judge approaches me. They tell me that I am getting a match loss in the semi-finals for colluding or bribery or something of that nature. I was in such shock that I cannot remember the exact penalty that they said I had received. I appeal to the head of pastimes, Meg, but she immediately shuts me down and tells me there is nothing that I can do or say to change this situation. I do find it funny that out of all the people in the event that were splitting and swapping their equity, I was the one of the few that hadn't. Yet I am the sole one who walks out the event DQ'd for doing so. I did not fully understand the rules and presumably said the wrong things to the judges. The final prize tag ritual sold on site for 48,000 USD dollars. A life-changing amount of money. I prepared for this tournament for months and flew to Indy in hopes of being able to have a chance to play in the finals. And in the end, I was not allowed to play even though I said no. Well, it does suck. This is kind of written in like using manipulative language, appealing to emotions a lot, and being like, yeah, I was the only one who hadn't, yet I was the only one punished. This is unfair. No nie, no kolejnego srala trafił, jebanego śmiecia, kurwa. I only had a stupid Drake main deck, I could steal the RAL and then lose in a few turns because I wouldn't have Nadu, but... More like he was the only one stupid enough to get caught, KKV. I have to say, that does not sound great coming from a judge, honestly. Doesn't reflect well on... No nie, no kurwa, kolejnego strala flipnął pierdolonego. No i chuj, teraz już ma dla strona, że nie zaś grapeshotem normalnym, zwiszowanym. Dupa nie sfidlował. I don't know, Bob shit, like, you say things to express your feelings, sometimes you utilize language to do that. This is operating on some meta level where you don't say things because they might be misinterpreted in certain ways. He probably said things because he wanted to say things after being full of emotions and mud about getting disqualified for something objectively stupid. So what does it achieve? I don't know, bros. It's the function of language at all. Fuck the Drake of the Larcenist. Maybe one Mite, one Drake, one Larcenist. Drannith. O kurwa, no nie, to jest przecież zapomniałem o tym. Bros, I have the Drannith Magistrate for like the Storm matchup, but I never bring it in and I forgot about it. Holy shit. Whoops. Literally the only reason to play that stupid card. At least it should be a turn free kill. No point Mulgas to 5, so. It's not like Judges likes enforcing those stupid rules. But if I don't get to judge more big events again, ... No jak skutujesz sprzedaż udziału w karcie przy HY, to wygrywasz specjalne nagrody. No kurwa czaję, że wygrywasz, no ale to się śmiejesz z tego, że z debilem się nie da złapać, no to... To brzmi zjebanie, tak? To brzmi to gra właśnie ten wizję sędziego, co się kurwa cieszy tylko, żeby komuś dopierdolić. A nie, żeby utrzymać na turnieju jakikolwiek porządek. Look inside, ethics and morals, bro. Ethics and morals. Any ethics or morals in the chat? My favorite ethic or moral? It's to not snitch on kids discussing splits. I had a few thoughts about all this talk, but now I can't focus on anything besides someone being called an amoeba. Yeah. Okay, good. We get to board in Drannith Magistrate. My wizard for step through. Screw the stinky Drake. Any amoebas? In the chat. Ethics and morals. Look inside. Turn 2 wall, turn 3 Nadu, turn 4 Outrider Nantuko win. I'll be long dead by then. I'll be happy to keep this hand against literally anybody who's not Storm. Alright, this I'm keeping, bros. This is insane. If I play Saga, there's a chance I get fucked by some pick your poison type shit on my land, so can make it a 10-4 win. Ritual. No zajebiście, kurwa, ritual, nie? Kurwa, ritual medalion, jak to jest gówno. We have 3 cards in hand though. 2 metamorphoses, okay. Make it 3. Dobra, glimpsik. Rens, resolve, glimpse, ritual. Ojej. Glimpsik. No more rituals, free lands, Rens resolve, Blood Moon, and a bunch of guvno, upgrade. Gonna make a lot of Sions. That is good. Let's find Lush Portico. Chord. Sure, I don't know. Chord lets me find maybe I should play Forest to be able to play Nantuko to play through Moon next turn. Chord lets me find Safekeeper to protect Magistrate next turn even. Grabs Giganta, keeps a fetch for a surveilling. Seems like we won. Four mana Giganta. We can dismember the Giganta. Do we feel the need? Did I pump iron with Olsen at the end of the stream the other day? What does it mean to pump iron? Workout? I did not. I was a little bit sick, still am. And Olsen was leaving for his train. Olsen lives in Warsaw and I live in Poznań, so he had to take a train back home. So there was no time. He just left and I played four more rounds of magics. Finally, time to play Nadu Mirror. We have a turn-free victory. Dino is a store, supermarket store, yeah, little supermarket. So maybe it's not so super, it's a market. Oh no, they led on Saga, that means they will turn 3 win. But there is nothing I can do. 1000 kilometrów for the closest dino. I'm not Polish. Good. Okay, maybe now they win. They're just gonna have Nadu. I mean, best I can do is pass now. We have Biedronkas, Lidls, Trokrontes and Dinos, and Żabkas, but that's a different story. No, kurwa, nie mamy Cornerstone Store, co ty pierdolisz, Milczek? Przecież to jest klasyczny sklepik jakiś. Osiedlowy. Oh no, the Hilly Land. Reveals the Onion Ring, that's a blank. Dodge they land. Pork, we won. Corner stores are dying out. Yes, they are, but it is not fair to say that we don't have them. Holy shit, they get Dryad Arbor. No nie, no feczyk. Tylko bez drugiego. Dobra. Reveal szuka. I summon Nadu, let's. I Destroyer, szukał i Boseiju. No i chuj, mam korda po Outridera wyjebane w ciebie. Which is fair compared to any western country, for example. Okay. I guess that is true. Nowadays there is... Well, but Żabka is that. Like, the corner stores are dying out because the Żabkas are just... monopolizing the market for that. But there is a shit ton of Żabkas in every bigger city. Well, not every, but I guess there's actually some Żabka-less cities, but there's a shit ton of Żabkas. Yes, but I believe that Żabka is able to get such a monopoly because Biedronka dealt a heavy blow to corner stores in the first place. Maybe that's it. Should I keep my hand? Run Afoul, Shuko. I mean, it's a Nadu away from being quite good. Most convenience stores here are connected to fuel stations. They don't sell fresh produce or anything. I have no idea how is Australia. Like anything wise. TBH. Like what? How does like urban areas look like in Australia? I summon Nadulets. Good choice, bro, but I kill Nadulets. It's mostly the same like NA, but turn on its head. Fair. What's the win con without the Oracle? I have Finale of Devastation in my deck. It functions as the win con. Opponent scoops his win con. No, finally, it just deals damage to them. Maybe I should have played the Shuko. Because I don't have the Drake app now. That's probably a mistake. I definitely shouldn't have played the Shuko. I made a mistake. Make construct, that's okay. Looks like no Nadu. Word for Nadu. Villain Mites. The Shuko. I not do. I play Chefland. Put counter on Arbor. Resolve Arbor's ability. Put Saga into play. Put counter on Arbor. Counter. Counter. Fetch. Breeding pool. Untapped. Put counter on Halfling. Reveal Mite. Use Safekeeper to shroud Halfling, sacrificing Arbor. It's shrouded. Use Safekeeper to shroud Billy. It's Stormdrake. I mistake. Too bad. Shroud Safekeeper. Got Shuko. But I missed 2 Shuko triggers now. That's really rough. Ay. Force of Vigor. Okay. I'll dismember for Nadu now. Safekeeper. I no longer have dismember, but this was what my opponent drew, so they have nothing else. Yeah. So now Might is useless, Dismember is useless, so I have to just try the combo. So the most triggers are gonna get gained if I do this. Shifting Woodland. Insect, put a counter on Nadu. Reveal, Saga. Insect, put counter on Safekeeper. Scryland. Safekeeper. Surveil first. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be able to surveil first, but you can do that on monos. I do that. Hit land, insect, put counter on Cringe Belly. Should have made an insect, I think. But we can resolve the stack now. I have the Lyrium for Shifting Woodland, the Shuko. Oh, I forgot to look for that. I didn't have the mana though, so... We can try to get the mana now. Good point. I think Billy didn't trigger this turn. Free mana. Need one more mana. We do have Delirium. So Safekeeper is gonna protect. Was Billy used once or twice this turn? I think once, yes. Well, I don't know for sure. I think just once. Basically we need a land or a chord. Or a Shuka works too. Point conceded the game as I drew Shuka. It was impossible to whiff now, I think, realistically. So many of the cards were just hits. I guess drawing the core was kinda bad. Is my Temple Garden anywhere? No, I probably should have fetched Temple Garden then. Earlier. Made a mistake. Didn't matter. Made some mistakes this game over in general, but just 3-0. Easy. Twiddlestorm. Combo man. On the draw. One land. Let's mulligan. Pioneer starts at 16. It's actually a long way from now. It's turn 4. Yeah, we'll play a cube draft. Play a cube draft after this round. Outrider in hand, kind of bad. Still playing Step Through. Bro, I had the tone. I can see the tone coming through that. You buffoon is still playing Step Through, idiot. Yes, I am. I don't remember recycling it at all though. I always put it dark from my mulligan. So maybe that's a sign, but I enjoyed being able to board out the Summoner's Pact and then keeping an extra tutor in my deck. Mostly it doesn't matter much. Probably if you have 2 pacts, it's roughly the same. It probably would be better if I had more walls. I have 2 walls right now, but Rumble, 1 Rumble, just 1 of Nadu, 1 of all cards. Discard Eladramis. Well, it's colorless Eladramis, right? You can spend Saga mana. You don't need to fetch white. 2 top. Alright, bros. Guess we fetch blue. Have a bit more blue in my deck. 2 more blue sources than white sources. Nantuko wypierdala do grubowca. This is just a turn 4 win. Bit slow. And if my opponent topped and they're playing Twiddlestorm, and it sure looks like a Twiddlestorm deck. And also, I think Combo Man it literally always plays Twiddlestorm too. Then there's no saving. This might be Merctide Wizards. It's not. We're playing as Combo Man, not mid-range man. Oh wow. 1k thrown away. Hey, oh, Captain Jack. I summon Nadu, let's. What are the odds I survive? I think slim. could pact Endurance, but to pay for it, I guess I technically could. So like, I probably shouldn't F6. Like, pacting for Endurance might actually be the correct move. And then upkeep by Chord for Safekeeper, and I produce 4 mana, pay. This is a route in which I win. Or rather, in which I stop them from winning, but it's fairly unlikely to actually play out that way. If they play Breach, I have to respond to it, basically, to... They have Consign in their graveyard. Map. That sounds not threatening. Map cracking? Maybe opponent's gonna get the Deserted Temple, play it, untap Lotus Field, and then Hidden Strings. Chad, do you want to have fun? It was Hidden Strings, indeed. Deserted Temple, originally printed in Odyssey, joined the modern format not that long ago in MH3. So I have to respond to that with the pact. Otherwise they have Consign, they cast Strings, and then Consign my Endurance. How do we pay for the pact? With Safekeeper. Like, we don't 100% get to pay for the pact, but we might get to pay for it. But if Safekeeper keeps flipping lands, we get to produce mana, sacking lands, and then getting more triggers. Twiddle in response, curious. Why in response? Why in response? Stink into stupid. Okay, that kills me because I assume that kills me. I probably should have F6 and let them go through the combo. They have 10 cards, they can like untap with strings. Untap again, wish for the win 5 cards and win. But if I pitch pact, I can pay for Endurance. Time for Spell Pierce. Mite looks pretty bad. So does Cockring. Soulgate Lantern looks not too bad. Drannith Magistrate sounds not too bad. O kurde, muzyczka Stop Gira. Emrakul is pretty strong, like if it hit them with Emrakul they die, so maybe can play Emrakul. Maybe might spoil some random shit over Tefari. Let's go, Combo Man, let's battle. I don't think they cast anything for free, so the Vaccine Bubble looks not good. Maybe. Dawaj Mitka z debila. Chłopie, ty kurwa debila tak nie szanujesz. Ten Mitek to jest taki frajer, jak nie ma celów żadnego. I guess Mitek hits the...
He's a phenomenal control player.
If Kaneki did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him.
So it's not a blank, I thought it's just for random things, but actually that's true. Dobra, Bill teraz daje czadu, żebyś ci zamknąć mordę. Would you mind elaborating shortly at the Emrakul on sideboard? What is the thought process? Yes, I'll elaborating right now. It's for mail. Rudy Jacek, thank you very much for your continuous subscription. It is gigabase for you to support my stream, and I agree with your sentiment generally. Interesting. I guess wall. No, ten Billy zamula w te ręce. Feels like my opponent's deck could be a deck that plays Remand or something like that. Wouldn't be too surprised. Oh cool, the Dismember. Okay. Land. Ale solo. Co jest drugiego Dismembera? Chcę wypierdolić mi ścianę? Teraz jak bez powodu? It's not actually without powodu at all. Oh, consigned to memory. Okay. Got me good. Might would have been better than Malevolent Rumble this March game. Holy shit, Rumble is so bad and people keep playing it. I keep playing it. It's never good though. It's kind of crazy. Well, it's just always weak. Every single time I draw it, it's awkward to cast. And like the silent buyback is... It's not really convenient. Rumble good with Grażyna. Nie, z Grażyna teraz zjebałem. What are you going to play instead? Literally anything. Broad Twiddle my land. Can get a 1-drop. Seems pointless. The Rumble Woodlands package. Yeah, it's not really even a package, it's not needed to pack them together. Wins? Really, bro? Just get 4 triggers. Seems way too early. Okay, I'll hit 2 lands and play Nantuko and then I win. And then Chord for Arbor and I win from there. So I guess they knew. Combo man knows. Okay, no time to ramble on the draw. We need to Mite. No, you would not draw these cause you will have to shuffle after Pact. Well, I'll draw 4 random, so just same sample. He wouldn't combo and you would win on the following turn. What if he draws 4 Vizier of Tumbling Suns, huh? I think I should keep this. It's turn 3.5 combo. Is Bird Bird Wizard? No, I play 5 mana, bounce 2 creatures. Sorcery speed in my modern deck, bro. Oh. Drew Nadu anyways. It's a turn 3 combo now. Always makes me kind of sad when I draw Nadu in a spot like this because kind of wastes the step through equity, right? Step through reasoning. But we can use it to fetch Drannith Magistrate or second Nadu after they kill the first one, so... Oh yeah, it's still a 5 mana bounce spell, that's what I mean. Nothing changed. I like this song a lot. It goes hard. When did Hammer disappear? It started disappearing before Lord of the Rings, but with Lord of the Rings it was absolutely pushed out. It doesn't much upgrade against neither D1 Ring nor Orcish Bowmaster, so it wouldn't keep up with the rest of the format. When I decided to make Forge a new free CMC instead of tool, fair, I guess, my fault. I ruined Hammer for everyone. Literally. And now it's back playing Nadu. Well, back. It seems like opponent has a really tough decision on this considering really hard. Combo man got salty? Probably not, probably just actually making a decision on consider. But I'm getting trapped with them together. Magic Land 7-4, if I understand your question correctly, yes, Outrider is a creature, so you can court for it. So it's a Shuko you can court for. It also has the upside of being instant speed, so it beats all the removal. Because you draw for per every creature you have in response. Actually, the reason to play Outrider is because it has flanking. Yeah, after we bounce two of our opponent's blockers, they are only left with a single one, and then flanking is really good because we make it smaller. And also, it's pretty hard to block Outrider when you can redirect 1 damage to your halfling, like 4 damage to your wall, just take no damage and just really get through. So opponent fought for a few minutes and then they kept top, so that's a rough sign. It seems hard to win with just a single Lotus Field, isn't it? Just remember, flanking doesn't trigger if blocking creature also has flanking. People forget that. That's crazy. So opponent is sitting on his thing into stupid, probably. So I think my first play should be out. So we could either go Safekeeper and then see if they respond to that by bouncing Nadu. Or I play Outrider and they bounce Outrider from the stack. That's just bad. I play a Soul Guide and they have to win through Soul Guide. I have 3 lands, so I would need to hit a land in top 3 to recycle a land. And they might want to interact with the Safekeeper alone or bounce my Nadu in response. I think I like playing Safekeeper first. It's pretty hard to determine 100%, but I think this is the best against Sting into stupid. Bouncing Nadu, let's get a halfling. Does Shroud stop flanking? It does not, no. So I have my opponent not to beat me right now. I will have to survive. Przez ringę możemy go zabić. No, w sumie to nie, ale mogę sobie dobrać deka całego i tam... Jak dobiorę całego deka, to on ze mną nie wygra. Bo będę zabijał tego ringa, skontroluję mu te wszystkie jakieś pierdoły, co może postawiać. Lotus Fielda nie zabije, ale... But we don't technically kill through ring, which I guess is an issue a little bit. Would be an issue for like the normal paper version too. Because you can't like Boseiju Lotus Field. So if you play Shadow Spear, should you board Shadow Spear against Lotus Field? It's bait in a sense where if you let it resolve you lose, but if you counter you lose. No, I mean it was bait in the sense that like they didn't really lose, right? 1 top, 1 bottom. Deserted temple. Oh, yeah. Deserted temple. Mystery. I think sacrificing the soul guide is not unwise, so I will not do that. Desert temple. That church sounds delicious. Well put. We kill through combat. I mean, if I draw my deck, I'll win, even online. Fruiting is no problem. Opponent scooped. Bro, I would just draw 10. Think that's good enough. Alright, 7 out of 8 vintage cube. Let's go.